Thanks for joining me on another edition of Handy Law. Today we will look at parole as provided by Nigeria's Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015. Parole is one of the provisions of the Act for retaining prisoners outside the prison system. It's a way of letting approved prisoners serve the remaining part of their sentence in the community once a board decides that they are not an unacceptable risk to the safety of the community. However, though the law has provided this avenue in an attempt to decongest our prisons, structures are not yet in place to facilitate implementation. For instance, there is need for trained personnel who will manage the parolees. Prisoners on parole are usually supervised and must comply with certain conditions to remain in the community. Secondly, there is need for a board who would work with the Comptroller General of Prisons, whose responsibility it is under the Act to recommend prisoners for parole. The board would consider things like personal characteristics of the inmates, previous criminal history, severity of the offense committed, and so forth before making recommendations for parole. Thirdly, the parolee is meant to undergo a rehabilitation program in a government facility to enable him to be properly reintegrated to the society. This facility is not in place. Finally, the Comptroller General of Prisons is supposed to make adequate arrangements, including budgetary provision for this facility. But looking at the current condition of our prisons, I doubt that there's a budgetary provision to set up such a facility. So what category of prisoners may be recommended for parole? The Act says a prisoner who is serving his sentence in prison and has served at least 1/3 of his prison term, where it's for a term of at least 15 years or above, or where he's sentenced to life imprisonment. While this is a laudable provision in our criminal justice system, there appears to be a lot of work to be done before we can have it up and running. Hope you found it enlightening, and hopefully it has eased your fears on having convicted criminals running loose in the community. Please like, subscribe, and share.